The following program is a paid presentation for George Foreman's Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine.
It happened! It happened! It happened! We got a 45-year-old heavyweight champion of the world.
Knock out the fat with the George Foreman Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine.
If George is behind anything, it's got to be the best thing for America. George don't advertise nothing that's no good for America.
George Foreman and food, you can't beat that because George is big on hamburgers and he's a big guy, so he's a great person to find out about a new product that has to deal with food.
I'm cooking a hamburger in my grill, and as the hamburger is cooking, the grease drips into this pan. This is the grease that we pulled out of the hamburger, so it's better off, you know, in here rather than in your body.
You and your family can enjoy the tender, juicy, and delicious taste of grilled foods in just minutes, while the fat is automatically channeled away, all by using George Foreman's Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine. Welcome to the George Foreman Grilling Show with your host, Nancy Nelson.
And hello to you. I am so excited to be here. We're going to tell you about this machine. It's called the Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine. It's a big name for a little machine, but I'll tell you what, you're not going to believe everything this machine can do. It's going to channel the fat away while you grill, so that for the first time, you get not only tender and juicy and delicious meals in just minutes, but you're not going to have to deal with all that fat. So you're going to be cooking a great deal more healthfully than you ever have before. And there's something else you're not going to believe. Let's take a look at this.
Down goes Thor on a right hand. Heavyweight champion of the world.
Good to be with you.
It is good to be with you. Isn't this exciting? You did not come here today to box, right?
Oh, not at all. As a matter of fact, dun, 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 dun.
Get rid of that robe. All right. So what we're going to do is some serious cooking today. And one of the first things we want to do, George, is take a look at this. Right here on the cover, not only does it say Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine, what's that?
It has my name on it. It's very important. When you do something and sign your name, that means you really believe in something.
Yeah.
So this machine was designed with George Foreman and the American people in mind that, hey, we're going to eat what we want, but we're going to knock the fat out. Sign your name, George.
Now, this is warm. You going to cook some hamburgers for us, champ?
see how
Here's
to
the
do it.
Foreman famous knock the fat out burgers.
It knocks the fat out.
Now, see those little ridges here? We'll catch it up at the top, and I'll take that and hit the bottom. There we go. All right, you ready? Now, it's this simple. How long is this going to take, champ?
Well, less than 2 minutes.
Say that
You don't
again.
have to-
Say
Less
that
than
again.
2 minutes.
Less than 2 minutes. Do you eat turkey burgers? Do you think you eat turkey burgers because you're not going to get as much grease? Boy, have we got a surprise for you. Let's make some turkey burgers, okay? We'll put these in. Don't these look good? And the other thing I heard you say that is very, very important. Are you like me? Do you think that if the grease drains off, you're losing the flavor, and now you're going to have this dry piece of meat? You promise this is not dry.
No, no.
Juicy? Flavor?
You see.
Look at the smile on this man. Now, this has been in less than a minute. Let me point out. Look at the grease coming out of here. Yeah, already. But to show you, now most of us will broil a hamburger in the broiler or we'll fry it in a fry pan. Come here. Let's take a look at this. Help us out, champ. Have we got, here we do. Will you take that out for us? Now, this is the way you make hamburgers at home, right? In the broiler. And you think that the grease is draining down into the broiler pan, and it is, but there's still lots of grease that it's sitting on. Look at that. And not to mention the mess. This grease is all over the oven. Here's the other way. Now, this is the one that's so familiar to us. Look at this. Now, this is already dried, but look at that grease. Now, the truth of the matter is, if you're eating these burgers, that grease is reabsorbing, so you're eating lots and lots of fat, which is not good.
No doubt about it. You put one of these in the house, it encourages the kids to go into the kitchen, put what they want onto it, and see the fat go out. It teaches them about health.
Speaking of all the
This is a good
children,
lesson.
how many are there, George? How many children?
Well, I've got 9 totally.
9.
Four boys named George Edward Foreman.
You know,
I need lots of these machines.
This has nothing to do with this machine, but how does which George know who you're talking to? When you say George Edward, how
No,
do they
you
know?
just cook fish, one come. Chicken, the other come. Burger, my favorite son comes in.
Here we go. All right, let's take a look. This has been about 2 minutes, right? Look at the grease that has come off, and I'm going to do this, George, so that we don't get grease on the countertop. Now, look at this. Help me out with this, buddy. Look at. Yeah, you could have had the great joy of putting this into your body every time you have a burger. I don't think so. Let's take a look. Will you take them out for us? Look at this. Look at this. And this is done in less than 2 minutes. The thing that's so wonderful about that time frame, look at that. Look how beautiful it looks. Aren't you saying to yourself, which I did when I saw your machine, I thought, why didn't somebody do this a long time ago? It seems so obvious to cook draining the grease off. Let's take a look at these wonderful turkey burgers. And once again, here, get a look at this, you guys. Do you think that you don't have grease in your turkey burgers? Thanks, George. Look at this. That's your turkey burger. That's what you're eating for health because you don't want to have too much grease. Guess again. Let's see what we got. Oh, we should have smell-o-vision at this point. Because...
I've already got smell-o-vision.
You do? The point is that this is a pretty impressive machine. What do you think about what the champ did?
If George is behind anything, it's got to be the best thing for America. George don't advertise nothing that's no good for America. And George, if George can cook on it, I can cook on it too. And if it's going to help me with the fat, I'm all for it. He said it gets rid of the fat, and it's good for you. So he's a heavyweight champion of the world, and that's good.
From what I understand, when you cook the meat, all of the fat drains out of it, and you don't even have to use fat to actually cook the meat. And I happen to be a meat eater, but I like a low fat, so it's perfect.
My husband watched them do a demonstration. I like the way the grease runs out the front, so when you're done, you have no grease left in the product you're cooking, so it works pretty good.
George Foreman did okay there.
I was afraid that they would be losing on the juice inside, but then the juice stayed and the fat gone, and I like that.
We've got 2 kids, and we really don't have time to cook all the time, and to be able to throw in a piece of meat and have it cooked in 3 minutes, that's just amazing.
See how good it is, okay? Is that good? So your Foreman designed a good machine for us, huh?
I bought 2 grills because, first off, they're small and they're quick. Before you get a big pan, and you got to clean it up, and you got to let it warm up, and it's a big mess. This is small. You could cook this for 1 person, too. Before you're cooking, you got to cook for maybe 2 or 3 people. Plus, it's quick.
For sure, if it's cooked on both sides, yeah, that's great. Less time in the kitchen, you know what I mean? I don't want to stand there forever waiting on a burger.
Introducing George Foreman's Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine. Its patented technology channels fat away from foods as they cook. Grill steaks, chicken, fish, and all your favorite meals in just minutes.
Okay, here it is, the Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine. George, with all of the wonderful and unique, nobody else in America has a machine like this. On the angle, just like that, of course, with this wonderful interior that cooks on both sides at the same time, drains all of the fats and greases off as you cook, this stick-free surface so that you can just wipe it off. And then, besides the machine, which is all very important, you're going to get lots of accessories. You remember you saw us pouring the grease? You get 2 of these trays so that these catch the grease, George, and then you can pour it off into something else easily. It's not going to spill. It doesn't make a mess. Then, George, the spatula, which looks like it might not be a big deal, but this was designed very specifically to go with your machine, and it's great.
It's right into the groove.
Nanny,
Move one
cleans
out.
it up well.
Put in the new.
Clean up fast. fast and easy. What else do you get? Well, you're going to receive this wonderful recipe booklet, 20 recipes. Here's our guy eating a burger. What a surprise, George. Then you're going to get a videotape. This videotape has lots and lots of recipes on it as well. And that's really fun because we actually make the recipes with the folks and they can follow along. And I know that makes it a lot of fun. And then, look at this, is very interesting. This booklet has over $300 worth of money-saving coupons that our friends can use toward the purchase of lots of other kitchen appliances. Save over $300 toward the purchase. That really is, isn't it? It's always nice to save money. You get all of this. Now, what would you expect to pay for this? Well, I'll give you a hint. Here, look at this. Here's a catalog, George, that I got just recently. Electric grill. Doesn't have the angle, doesn't have all of the accessories, doesn't have anything yours does. What's that price?
$129.95.
That's a lot of money. You don't have to pay $129.95, right?
No way.
Get rid of that thing. We don't want theirs. We do want George's. And as a matter of fact, George, I know you cared very much that this would not only be a remarkable, revolutionary machine, really, but that it would be something people could afford.
You want to save as many dollars and pennies and dimes as you can. This is one good way of doing it.
You want to know how good a way? 3 easy payments of $29.95. How's that? Isn't that neat? 3 easy payments of just $29.95. All you have to do is pick up the telephone and call. The toll-free number is right there on your screen. And George, this is not only wonderful for our kitchens, for our own use, a great gift for lots of folks.
Father's Day, Mother's Day, great gift. Got a child going off to college?
There's Christmas, there's weddings, there's showers. All you have to do is pick up the telephone and call. I know you're going to want one in your home. And there's one more thing that's very, very important. You see that signature right there? That's from our man. That guarantees you a 30-day money-back guarantee. George, if they get this machine, if they're not completely satisfied, you're telling them, send it back.
Send it back.
But they're not going to want to.
No, you're going to fall in love with this machine. I know for a fact. I guarantee it. My name on it is guaranteed.
That can't better than that, you guys. I do not know what you're waiting for. Pick up the telephone and call.
Call now and you'll receive free this special taco and fajita accessory. These patented risers lift the grill up, letting you fill your taco shell directly from the grill. Build delicious tacos and fajitas quickly and easily. This whole package of $400 value is yours today for only 3 easy payments of $29.95. Plus, if you call right now, we'll send you the Lean Mean thawing tray. You've seen it on TV. It thaws any frozen meats in just minutes. A $20 value. It's yours free if you order now. Credit card users call 1-800-538-6699. That's 1-800-538-6699.